I want to tell you what it was like the day I finally got the thing I had been praying for. New place, new season, the fresh start I had begged God for. And I walked into it carrying something I could not put down. Nobody in that new room knew. They only met the smiling version of me, the one who said I was doing good when they asked. But the weight came through the door with me. It did not stay behind in the old season like I thought it would. And I kept waiting to feel happy. I got the thing. So why did the sadness keep sitting down next to me the second the room went quiet? I found a line in Ecclesiastes chapter 7 verse 3 I had read 100 times and never let myself believe. Sorrow is better than laughter, for by the sadness of the face the heart is made good. And something in me went still. The sadness was not proof I had failed at the new season. It was doing something to my heart that easy laughter never could. I had spent my whole life learning to perform the bright side while the real thing stayed buried. But God never once asked me to bury it. There was a man in the Bible who went lower than I had ever been, swallowed whole, sinking in the dark, sure it was over. And from the absolute bottom of it, he prayed something that wrecked me. In Jonah chapter 2 verse 2 it comes out of him like this. I called because of my affliction to the Lord. He answered me. Out of the belly of Sheol I cried. You heard my voice. Out of the belly, not after he climbed out, not once he cleaned himself up. From inside the worst of it, he cried out, and he was heard. That is the part the voice in my head would never tell me. It said I had to be better before God would listen. Clean yourself up first. That voice learned to sound exactly like my own thoughts, so I stopped questioning it. But it was lying to me the whole time. I did not have to climb out before I was heard. I cried from the lowest, ugliest, most honest place, and the God of everything bent down to hear my voice. And here's what he did first. He did not fix everything at once. He did something smaller and somehow more tender than that. In Ezra chapter 9 verse 8, I found the quietest description of it. After a long season of being beaten down, now for a little moment grace has been shown from the Lord our God, to leave us a remnant to escape, and to give us a nail in his holy place, that our God may lighten our eyes, and revived us a little in our bondage. Revived us a little, not all at once, just enough light to lift my eyes off the floor, just a little air back in my lungs. That is how he started with me, not the whole rescue, just enough to keep me here one more day. And I bet you have felt that too. The morning you did not think you could face, and somehow you faced it. That was him, reviving you a little while you were still in it. Because here is what he sees when he looks at us, and it is the exact opposite of what the wounded voice says. The voice said I was too much and not enough. I learned it from people whose words carried weight, people I trusted, people who should have built me up. But that is not how he sees the marked and the bruised. In Zechariah chapter 9 verse 16, it lands like this. The Lord their God will save them in that day as the flock of his people, for they are like the jewels of a crown, lifted on high over his land. Jewels of a crown, lifted high, the very thing I was taught to be ashamed of, he picks up and sets into the crown like it is precious. The scar was never the thing that disqualified me. In his hands it became the thing that catches the light. And then he said the words I never believed were meant for me. In Malachi chapter 3 verse 17 he says, They shall be mine, my own possession in the day that I make, and I will spare them, as a man spares his own son who serves him. Mine, his own possession, spared the way a father spares his own child. Not because I finally became useful, not because the pain made a good story. He claimed me before any of it could be turned into something good. He saw the wound, and he said, That one is mine. And I know I am not the only one who walked into a new season still carrying the old weight. I know some of you are sitting in that exact place right now. So hear this before you go. The sadness is allowed to do its work. The cry from the bottom is already heard. The little reviving is already happening. And the one who runs the whole world has already bent down, picked you up, and called you his own. If this testimony found you in a place no one else can see, comment the word carried so we know to pray for you by name. That word is how we find you. And stay until the very end of this video. We left something there for you. Screenshot it. Write it down if you need to. Keep it close for the days when the old weight tries to convince you it is all you are. Subscribe for your daily spiritual reset. Come on this journey with us. We will be here. We see you. We are here for you.